This is Listertainment. Okay, so we have a doozy of a video today. These fighters have said a ton of times that they want to kill somebody, but it's more of a threat, like I'm gonna kick your ass. The fighters on this list though seem to be taking this to the next step, and their words were taken more seriously. Let's get started. Frank Mir is a great fighter, especially on the ground, and he gave Brock Lesnar his first loss in the UFC. And you guessed it, it was by submission.
Can he do it? Lesnar! Frank Mir defeats Brock Lesnar!
Then they had a rematch at UFC 100, and Lesnar was able to do what he does best, and he swallowed up Mir on the ground, landing brutal shots, finishing him via TKO.
Power shots of Brock Lesnar. He's got so much power in those fists, Mike. Up against the fence. In big trouble. That's it. Trying to finish it. That's it. Martinez there. And it is.
They never had the deciding fight, although Mir pushed for it hard in 2010, and in February, he said the famous words.
So I want to fight Lesnar. I hate who he is as a person. I want to break his neck in the ring. I want him to be the first person that dies due to octagon-related injuries.
You might think it's all trash talking, but he said in the interview over and over again that he says what he means and that he legitimately hates Lesnar and is sure that Lesnar hates him too. He seemed to be completely serious, and unlucky for him, he fought Shane Carwin in his next fight in March, and well, he might have been the first one to die in the octagon. The referee failed to stop this fight fast enough, and Mir took way more punishment than was necessary. His words almost came back to bite him in the ass.
Wow, look at this. He's grabbing a hold of an arm. Carwin just exploded. I think he's out, Mike. He's out. Jesus, stop it.
Sus palabras casi regresaron como el karma. Deonte Wilder is the most powerful puncher of this generation of heavyweights, and he could very well kill somebody in the ring unintentionally. But he has repeatedly stated that he wants to kill somebody. He wants a body on his record. He first mentioned it before fighting Bermane Stiverne.
I want a body, and he gonna be the body.
Stiverne also said it before the fight, but he said it more like he was trash talking, like he will do anything necessary in order to take the belt.
I don't feel for your life, because I'm a king. If that's what it takes for me to take that title, that's what I'm gonna do.
Wilder is completely serious, and he almost did take him out. And just look at how Stiverne was knocked out.
He's showing the work rate. He's in it. 18 of Wilder's 37 knockouts have occurred here in the round. And here in round one, he is Rocking Stiverne.
Now, you might be thinking, come on, he just says it like everybody else. But I don't know, man. He says it a lot. And this was him after the Stiverne fight.
Even with the killing part, I meant that. I do want a body on my record.
Okay, so he might be thinking it's just this bronze bomber mentality, as he calls it. But fighters usually only say this once. Then, before his fight against Dominic Brazil, he went a step further, saying that it is his right to kill somebody.
It's not a gentleman's sport. This is the only sport where you can kill a man and get paid for it at the same time. It's legal. So why not use my right to do so?
Brazil also took a really bad beating, getting knocked out in dramatic fashion. I don't know if Wilder actually means what he says, but I don't think he has the capability to actually do it. But only because he knocks out everybody with one punch. And most deaths in the ring are from the accumulation of punches. He would seriously have to hold himself back in order to accomplish this morbid goal of his. Sean Strickland is a very fun fighter, and many people think he might be off his rocker because he does and says some crazy things. He very much likes to fight, like he really enjoys it, maybe a little bit too much. Before his fight with Uriah Hall, he said he would be happy if he killed somebody in the octagon.
Oh man, no, if I killed someone in the ring, that'd fucking make me very happy.
You mean that?
Oh, I love it, absolutely.
Does he really mean it? I don't know, man. It's hard to judge with a person who is such a freaking joker. This guy is freaking hilarious and says some ridiculous things, and you don't know exactly what he means and what he doesn't. But he sure put a beating on Uriah Hall, and he thinks he broke his orbital bone, and he seemed to be kind of happy about it.
Down, something's up. Uriah Hall's covering up.
This is
he survived. Sean's
Then in the post-fight interview, he again mentioned that he would be proud if he killed somebody in the octagon and would totally own it.
Like, I would love nothing more than to kill someone in the ring. Nothing more. It would make me super happy. I would own that shit too.
And the only question he has is if he would be liable for it.
I don't know if it'd make me liable. Own it, man. Be a psychopath. It's fucking fun.
Strickland is a colorful character, and I think he does a great job for the UFC in promoting and selling his fights. But these things leave a bad taste in your mouth. And I also wonder, is it better if a fighter says these things while laughing like Strickland?
Own it, man. Be a psychopath. It's fucking fun.
Or completely serious like Wilder?
I want a body, and he gonna be the body.
Mike Tyson seemed to be a psychopath when he was on his incredible championship rampage, giving chilling interviews and saying very weird things. But he said that before his fight with Trevor Berbick, he wanted to kill him.
I was going to kill him. He was hitting Ali really hard with everything he had. Ali didn't have nothing left. He was trying to kill him. I said, oh, I can't wait till I get him. Him and Larry Holmes.
Is it better knowing that he wanted revenge for Muhammad Ali, since Berbick put an unnecessary beating on the legend and the hero to many boxers? I mean, I guess it does sound better than when he told a reporter that he wanted to eat his opponent's kids.
I want your heart, I want to eat his children.
So those are some really weird words, huh? Tyson was the guy that you thought might do it. After all, he was the most feared boxer of his era. There was another time when he said it when he was about to fight Razor Ruddock.
Mike Tyson, Razor Ruddock dies. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
That 7th round knockout of Ruddock apparently didn't count, but Tyson was just another one of those guys that knew how to sell fights, and he earned a ton of money for being a master at it. Conor McGregor apparently got lucky during his fight against the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov, because this guy was seriously angry at all the trash talk that Conor had launched at him before the fight.
Уберите оттуда Херевдина, и вы поймете, что бы там было. Он мои руки забирал оттуда, он оторвал этот захват.
Khabib, even before the fight happened, mentioned that he wanted to torture Conor and just end his hype, and even saying that he was going to take his time and take him to the championship rounds.
I want to take him down, speak with him, slap him, play with him, and make him give up.
Then Khabib might have started lying a little bit, because after the fight, he said that Conor had begged him not to kill him.
He begged me, please, don't kill me,
I don't think that Khabib would kill somebody in the octagon or at any time, especially when you see the videos he makes with Daniel Cormier. He appears to be such a nice guy. But then again, sometimes you hear those stories about him growing up in Dagestan, and you have to rethink everything you know about him. What do you guys think is the most remarkable "I want to kill you" statements? Let me know in the comments. I think it could be Paulo Costa telling Adesanya right before their fight that he was going to kill him, and then he just got utterly outclassed and destroyed.
And then he's going to go to the leg again.
Or maybe that dream that Sugar Ray Robinson had the night before his fight where he killed Jimmy Doyle and then tried to back out, but a priest and a minister told him that it was just a dream. He went through with the fight and Jimmy Doyle actually died. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me.